Hi everybody, welcome to the 33-week update for Homebirthified. I had my last midwife appointment about, I don't know, a week and a half ago now, and I didn't get around to doing a video, but needless to say, the appointment itself was fine. Everything's going great with the baby. I'm measuring spot on for how many weeks they think I am, and yeah, everything looks really good. Baby's moving a lot. Baby's head down now. The only thing is that my blood pressure continues to be a little bit on the higher side. So that of course concerns the midwives, that it's been high. So because I'm also a nurse and I'm crazy, I've been tracking my own blood pressure at home and been using just those automatic blood pressure machines at various drugstores and supermarkets to kind of give myself not a second opinion, but to make sure that, you know, what I'm validating my results. How's that? So when I've been at the midwives, it's usually been about 126 to 135 on high 70s to mid 80s. But when I'm at home, my blood pressure tends to be between 110 and 125 on about 65 to 75 in general. So clearly for me, I feel it's a white coat issue. But of course it kind of brings up a lot of funny feelings for me, because why am I having such anxiety around people that I actually really love and adore and have a really good working relationship with? And after a lot of soul searching, I think I've pinpointed it for me. After I started having a couple of higher readings, I started to get worried about, is this going to rule me out for a home birth? And kind of tied into that, because we suspect that my previous placental abruption was because of a short cord. Now I'm also wondering, I was like, oh, is high blood pressure playing into it? And I just didn't know I had higher blood pressure. So I think that's why I've continued to have anxiety around it when I've gone to the midwives, is because I'm worried it'll mean that I'm too high risk to give birth at home. So part of what I've been working on in the last couple weeks, I went to a birth healing workshop, which was a full one-day workshop given by a local psychologist here in my city. And it focused really on ways to cope with fear and anxiety, identifying those fears which are, you know, actual fears, and things that we can control and things that we can't, things that stem from deeper hurts that we've had and all those things. It gave me a lot of good ways to try and cope with the anxiety and fear that I am having. And yeah, I think she gave us about 5 or 6 different major ways to cope. And the one that I like the most was one called Emotional Freedom Technique, which you can use to tap out a fear statement and tap in affirmations. So it kind of has the joint voicing your fear, trying to release the fear, paired with getting those affirmations in daily about what this birth will be like and what birth is like. So yeah, it was definitely worth the money and the time, and I'm feeling much more at ease now with the idea that I can go to my midwives. I have this printout of what my blood pressures are at home. I've been checking them twice a day for the last week and a half. They've been really good. And then I can also continue to work towards releasing some of those fears. I think, what else can I talk about? My weight gain is pretty much on track with where I should be. I'm up about 17 pounds from my pre-pregnancy weight, and at 33 weeks I think that's pretty good. Still sleeping well at night, luckily not having to get up to go pee or anything. But that's not uncommon for me. I only had that with one of my pregnancies so far. And then the other thing is I've been doing a little more yoga to try and help loosen things up. I did a squatting for birth workshop, which was really awesome, and just something that, even though I've had both my other babies lying on my left side, I just wanted something new in my toolbox and something that I could help my doula clients use later on. The big thing in the last 2 weeks is that I think I'm starting to nest a little early this time. I'm really pushing to get a lot of home organization done that we've been putting off and haven't gotten around to. So in the last few weeks, I washed all of our small newborn cloth diapers, which I've been putting off, and I actually did like the full strip and clean, and I can't believe how much stuff came out. I use the Funk Rock from Rock and Green detergent to do a soak with my diapers and the inserts, and I'm just shocked at how much stuff showed up in the water that was soaking in. So yeah, if you're looking for a really great way to strip your diapers, I would recommend the Funk Rock. And then we washed the crib linens, and we adjusted the crib so it's back up at the highest mattress height. I cleaned the car seat fabric, all those things that I've been putting off, and I think it's starting to become a little more real. I still have tons of things left to do. Like, I need to wash the 0 to 6 month clothes, at least the stuff that's gender neutral, since we don't know what this baby's going to be. And what else have we done? Oh, let me just look at my list really quick. Oh, I got a co-sleeper for free from somebody in the community. So I washed and steamed that fabric. And we hope to have a birth pool set up in our bedroom. And so in order to accommodate the birth pool, we use an aquaboard. I had to move our bedroom dressers up to one end of our bedroom to accommodate the pool. So we got that done. Along with that, I had a bunch of stuff piled up on those dressers, so it's just a matter of finding homes for all our junk, because apparently we have a lot of it. Yeah, and so, I mean, those are a lot of the big things. Clearly we have tons of stuff left to do. I have to pack a hospital bag at some point. I don't think I'm going to worry about that until about 36 weeks. I also have to set up the birth pool, same thing. I don't think I'll worry about that until after I get to the 37-week mark, since we won't be needing it before then. I have my home visit at the beginning of November. I think it's the 7th, and I'm looking forward to that. So I'm basically trying to get most of my things done before the 7th. In other news, I think that's pretty much it. I'm feeling really good these days. It's actually very funny. Since my last, I don't know, the last 3 or 4 weeks, I know I'd been talking a lot about antenatal depression, feeling really sad and not as joyful. In the last few weeks, it's really turned around, and I'm starting to feel a lot more like my old self, and I don't know if that's part of the releasing the fears that I've been doing, or if it has more to do with just being at that point in my pregnancy where I'm feeling better. I will be back probably in the next few weeks. I have a baby gear video that I would like to do, show you some of the new stuff that I got for baby, and I'll probably show some of the stuff that I've gotten organized so far. That's it. I hope you guys all have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you soon.